Welcome to Essential Apothecary with Penelope Pinehurst. I'm Penelope, and we'll be talking about essential oils on this channel. Each video will give you valuable information on a specific essential oil. We'll talk about pros and cons along with different uses for each oil. If you're someone who likes to make your own products for household use, or perhaps you make your own bath products, this channel will definitely be of use for you. As an added bonus, while you watch each video on the various oils, I'll be giving recipes that you can use at home. If you think you will benefit from the information given here, and if you want to keep receiving recipes, hit the like and subscribe to be sure not to miss out. Also, if you would like information on a specific essential oil, or if you have uses not discussed here, please feel free to comment below so other viewers may benefit from your wisdom. And now for the disclaimer, I am not a doctor, so please do your best research and use caution when using essential oils. They are very potent, and some can have undesirable effects if not used properly. With that said, let's jump in. In today's video, we will be discussing the many uses of tea tree essential oil. Tea tree oil, derived from the leaves of the Australian native tree Melaleuca alternifolia, has been utilized for centuries and is highly valued for its potent properties, largely attributed to its unique chemical makeup. This essential oil is well known for its wide range of therapeutic benefits, including its antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, and antifungal properties. It is important to note, though often used interchangeably, tea tree oil and Melaleuca oil do come from different plants. Tea tree oil is derived from the leaves of the Australian Melaleuca alternifolia plant, and it is commonly used for treating acne, athlete's foot, lice, nail fungus, and insect bites, among many other uses, which we will go over shortly. Melaleuca oil, or Manuka oil, comes from the Leptospermum scoparium plant in New Zealand. Though sometimes referred to as a tea tree, it is not the same as the Australian tea tree. It is extracted from various parts of the Leptospermum scoparium plant, whereas tea tree oil is specifically from the leaves of the Melaleuca tree. And, while they share similarities, they are not identical. Aboriginal Australians have long used tea tree leaves in traditional medicinal practices for treating wounds and infections. In the 1920s, Australian chemist Arthur Penfold studied the oil's antiseptic properties, leading to its widespread use. Tea tree oil is comprised of over 100 different compounds, and is known for its antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory effects. So, you can see why tea tree essential oil has many therapeutic benefits. Just like your other essential oils, you'll want to store tea tree in a cool, dark place, preferably in a dark glass bottle. Let's go over some of the things this fascinating oil is good for. As an analgesic, it provides pain relief. Just one of the reasons this little beauty is used in many recipes that are created to help with insect bites, scrapes and skin conditions that cause inflammation. As an antimicrobial, it is effective against bacteria, fungi and viruses, making it perfect for preventing infections in scrapes and cuts. Also, by reducing bacteria and fungi, it can help manage unpleasant odors and maintain healthy skin. As an anti-inflammatory, it soothes irritated skin and reduces inflammation, which makes it an essential ingredient to help with conditions such as eczema and psoriasis. It contains antioxidants that neutralize free radicals, preventing cellular damage. As an antiseptic, it prevents infections in wounds by disinfecting them. As an antifungal, it can treat many fungal infections like athlete's foot or infections with toe and fingernail fungus. As an antiviral, it helps with fighting viral infections. As a decongestant, it can help with clearing respiratory congestion. As an insecticidal, it not only repels insects but can soothe an insect bite. With all of this going on inside this powerful little oil, you can see why it's one of my favorite essential oils. Now, let's go over a little more about some of those benefits tea tree essential oil can have for your skincare. One of the most well-known uses for this oil is treating acne. Tea tree can reduce the inflammation and redness, and control the bacteria that causes the breakouts. Caution against getting tea tree essential oil, or any other oil for that matter, too close to your eyes when using for skincare. If you accidentally get tea tree oil in your eyes, follow these steps. First, wash your eye with water or sterile saline solution immediately. Then rinse the eye under clean running water for 15 minutes, allowing the water to flow over the eye and outward, down the face. Do seek medical attention if irritation persists, or if you experience any adverse effects. Remember, safety first. Moving along, common conditions such as psoriasis and eczema can also benefit from this wonderful oil since it helps calm the skin by reducing inflammation and irritation. Just mix with your favorite carrier oil and massage into the areas for relief. That being said, it makes sense that it is also used for preventing and treating razor bumps. It's always fun to make your own products. However, once finished mixing your ingredients, always make sure you do a skin patch test to assure you are not sensitive to the mixture you've created. I'll throw this simple recipe in for you. I like to mix about 10 drops of tea tree essential oil in with about a half a cup of coconut oil. I even use this on my hands and feet to help keep my skin at its best. Be sure to store in an airtight container and label your earliest expiration date on the container. Although, if you're like me, it will be gone way before it has a chance to expire. This is also good for contact dermatitis and insect bites. Now then, here are some other things tea tree oil is used for. It is commonly used to treat athlete's foot, lice, nail fungus, and insect bites. It is good for hair and scalp health, commonly used in shampoos for dandruff by addressing the fungal infection, thereby reducing flaking and itching. Also good to use against rosacea mites and head lice. Tea tree is also good in homemade mouthwash solutions. Just be sure not to ingest it. We have covered a lot of things that tea tree essential oil is good for. However, we are not finished. This particular oil also has household uses that you may enjoy. As an alternative to chemical cleaners, because of the antiseptic qualities of this oil, you can dilute with water and use to wipe down surfaces to kill germs. As an air freshener, tea tree can be diffused to help purify the air and eliminate odors, which may also help to reduce airborne bacteria and fungi. Inhaling the scent may offer aromatherapy benefits, such as easing congestion and potentially boosting the immune system. Studies also suggest this oil can destroy common bacteria and viruses, including E. coli, making it a great ingredient in your homemade hand sanitizers. Tea tree essential oil has been found to repel mosquitoes even better than DEET. So, I'm sure it would not surprise you to know, it has been very effective against houseflies and ants as well. It is used in deodorants, helping to control odor related to perspiration. Now then, before we go over a couple of recipes, I do want to go over some safety considerations for you. Take special care to not ingest this oil. It is likely unsafe when ingested and can cause serious side effects including the inability to walk, unsteadiness, confusion, rash and even coma. Children are particularly at risk should they ingest it. When applied to the skin, it is most likely to be safe, but can cause some reactions to those that are sensitive, especially to those who may have allergies to plants. So, do a patch test before using on a large area. And don't use on broken skin or large areas of the body. When using this oil, it may affect hormone levels if used in high concentrations, and can cause hormonal imbalance. If this is a concern for you, consult your healthcare professional before using extensively. Even when applied topically, if excessive amounts are used, it can be absorbed through the skin and cause systemic side effects. The concentration for tea tree essential oil when using will range from 5% to 50%, depending on what it is used for. Always do your best research to determine how much you will use in your recipes and what ingredients you can mix it with. A good rule of thumb when mixing your own recipes is 5 drops of tea tree essential oil to 1 teaspoon of carrier oil. Always use 100% pure tea tree essential oil and research your brands to assure you are getting the best product. With that being said, let's discuss a couple of recipes that you can use at home. Let's start with household uses. As a carpet deodorizer, you can do a couple of things. First, you can make a powder that may be sprinkled on the carpet. You will need 10 drops of tea tree essential oil, 10 drops of peppermint essential oil, 1½ cup of baking soda, and a plastic bottle with a lid that has holes for sprinkling. Mix all ingredients and let dry. Then sprinkle on your carpet, let sit for 10 minutes, and vacuum. Another way is to make a spray that can not only be used on carpets, but on cloth furniture as well. You will need 1 cup of peroxide, 1 cup of vinegar, 10 drops of tea tree essential oil, and a spray bottle. Mix all ingredients, shake and spray where needed. Do be careful not to breathe directly into the lungs. It is fine to smell it in the area you sprayed, but breathing too much of the tea tree mixed with peroxide into the lungs directly can cause irritation to the lungs. For fresher laundry and to help keep pesky mold from your washing machine, mix a few drops of tea tree essential oil into your wash load. Now, let's go over a couple of ways to use tea tree for your body. For dandruff, you'll want to mix just a few drops of tea tree essential oil into your shampoo or conditioner. Massage into your hair and scalp, then rinse. Do this twice a week. For nail fungus, you'll want 2 teaspoons of coconut oil with 2 teaspoons of tea tree oil. Use a swab to apply 2 to 3 times a day until the fungus clears up. For acne, you'll need 20 drops of witch hazel and 2 drops of tea tree essential oil. Mix and apply with a swab to acne-prone areas twice a day. You may experiment with these recipes to see if there is a creation that suits you better. Just remember to always do your best research when making products for yourself and your family. I hope you've enjoyed today's information on tea tree essential oil. For more valuable insights on other essential oils and homemade recipes, please like and subscribe. Feel free to share any additional uses you have for this amazing oil in the comments below. Be sure to look for my other educational videos on Essential Apothecary with Penelope Pinehurst. Until then, have fun with creating brilliant remedies and household products.